people who have pioneered this concept of running a drum cafe interactive drum circle. And it is basically a situation where we will take out one drum per delegate for groups of between 20 and 2,000 people. And each delegate will get a drum and an instrument, and we will run it as an interactive drumming session. We give to the process as we bring drummers along, some traditional African drummers, some percussionists, sometimes we bring dancers along. With facilitators and musicians, we run from the front of the show, the event, so that it actually keeps the whole drum circle flowing. The whole concept of what we're doing here is to get groups of people together that have never played music before and non-musicians, and to get them to actually work together as a musical group. And that experience, as simple as it sounds, is very unifying for a company and can be a very powerful team building experience for them. We've found sometimes when we do groups of 200 or 300 people, they've never actually worked together at all. They've never actually done something together. We believe that the African style, the African way of being, around community, around working together in a circle, making music with everybody joining in, we believe that that process is a teacher for the Western style of business that actually helps people to connect with each other and to share their energy. And together, that synergy between the individual and the group lifts up everybody's energy and is, in a way, it's a healing. There's a natural tendency in Africa to get up and to get into the center and to groove. And there's a natural tendency in the West to get back into the audience, to switch off the lights and to watch the show as a spectator. And there's that huge difference where in Africa you're part of the show, you're one of the musicians. In the West you're a spectator, you're separate, you're on your own. The groove element, the sort of soul element, is something that Africa's got to teach the West. One walks away from a drum circle having jumped a small hurdle. It's the hurdle of being a musician, of being a performer in front of one's peers and in front of one's group. And it's a very rewarding feeling for a person to stand in the middle of that circle, even if it's just for a moment, and that can be a big release.
Team building has long been recognized as an essential part of productivity. Tonight we look at an unusual method of team building that ABSA has put to use. Katie King reports.
A drumming company has started a new trend, getting companies to build team spirit by banging a bongo. The drum circles, as they're called, are a hit with local companies.
Totally very, very moving, really, and then it's got a different rhythm, and you tend to be captured in it, and so I think it's fantastic.
To take a bunch of people who probably are not very musical into a space where they feel like they're really creating something, I think is superb to emphasize that whole team building aspect.
It may be unconventional, but the Drum Cafe's workshops are proving a huge success with local companies. Employees are finding they can work together and at the same time are rediscovering the heartbeat of Africa. Katie King, SABC, Johannesburg.
I was one of those cynics to start off with. I thought, oh my God, another sort of team building session, here we go, who needs it? It's certainly in 20 years the best I've had, for sure. No, it's great fun. Makes you want to buy a drum.
Hundreds of vehicles flashing by filled with stressed out drivers. It's a typical Johannesburg noisy main road. But behind these doors, people are learning to relax by making even more noise. Oh, couldn't keep up with you there. Well, it is a bit of relief from stress, I must say. You do lose yourself, eh?
And when you play music together, when you really got a group of people, black, white, Indian color, doesn't matter who, old, young, male, female, and you put them together and you're making music in a group, and everybody's listening to each other, the color, the gender barriers all break down.
So today we are bringing this powerful African method to the Western boardrooms. In something that has been tried for centuries, we use this to focus our energy, to unite for battle, in a way that will bring a team together in a powerful experience of unity. We believe that this technique is a lesson that the African culture has to teach the Western world.